I can't start another Rick and Bubba, a day without him, brother, yeah. Rick and Bubba in the house. They're always up in the house.
We go out today to celebrate what has happened, but anxiously look forward to what lies ahead. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, he told them the problem's resolved, but it's not. So, on the 866 side. But the local number is. Thank you, bud. I know I'm serious right now in a llama sweater. I get it. I know. I get it.
I'm just Kevin there, man. I love Jesus and I love Rick and Bob. I'm glad to be here.
Are you rolling?
Uh-huh.
I don't like all this crap on my mic stand. Who did that?
Yeah, coming on back.
Who did that?
Who did that crap?
I wonder who did that. All right, I got instruments for everybody. Are we going Dairy Bear now? Yeah, he's gonna sing first a song, and then we're gonna go into carols. I've got instruments for everybody. I got outfits for everybody for the jolly caroling time. So that'll be awesome.
That'll be awesome.
I got my outfit.
Well, you have an outfit. Yeah. I've got instruments for, or I got outfits for other people.
Do you want to talk to the llama?
I don't.
Put your ear right here. He
I won't
says
do
something.
that. No.
No, he says something. He does.
No, he doesn't.
He
I don't
does.
have time
Come
for
here
this today, Speedy.
Come
Get
here.
out of here.
I'm on my toes. Look, you don't have to do that.
Bubba, this is yours, right? This is yours? Nobody can do this like you, Bubba. Nobody.
I can do it.
Oh, nobody
This?
does.
What is it?
What is that called?
Got volume knob somewhere on that thing.
Yeah, where you put the batteries in this thing?
Shoe drip. Are my hands on the right way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg, I got a costume for you. Come here.
Oh, wow. How you get that on?
Here you go, Greg. You just go in the bottom of the corn. There you go. There's your face.
You serious?
Yeah, man.
See, I'm doing this.
It's all part of the Christmas spirit.
Well, how's corn got to do with Christmas?
You know, Christmas.
Christmas corn?
You're the Christmas corn, Greg.
Christmas corn, everybody. What's corn got to do with Christmas?
Christmas corn, Greg. You're the Christmas corn.
So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Are we gonna dash?
Let's do the verse. That's right.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Through the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Hey, Dairy Bear. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought
I've
you
been
were,
mistaken as Dairy
I
Bear
thought you were
several
Dairy
times.
Bear. I'm so sorry.
Guys, I got no voice today.
Oh no.
So you're in the Christmas spirit right here. He showed me how he turned it on. Show him how you make it play. Look at that.
Hey!
Can you say Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba?
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Yeah.
Twas the night before Christmas, and these are the Rick and Bubba players. Beth Mowens gets us started. So Beth Mowens, hey, Bubba Booswah.
Hey, Beth,
Merry
how are you?
Christmas. I
Good
sent
to
it down
see
to
you.
Rocky. I heard you pulled a hammy.
Yeah, a lot of things.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Stockings were hung by the chimney with care, carrying yards, in hopes St. Nicholas soon would be there. Rudolph's coach.
From this moment forward, Speedy will not be allowed to participate in any reindeer games while wearing that sweater. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
Popular from 2019, here's Frenchie.
And Mama, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brain for a long winter snap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. I saw I was getting dunked on.
How about I forgot how French he was. You know, wow, that was French.
Oh, he's way on out there now.
Oh, this is Car Wash Joe. Bubba, happy 25 years. Oh, Bubba, look here on the phone. Looks like it's Nopey.
What?
Nopey's calling in. Nopey, how are you, buddy?
I'm so hungry and tired.
Oh, Nopey, not at Christmas.
Nopey, where are you at?
I don't know, Bubba. I don't know. I'm so lost. I'm so lonely.
Oh, Nopey.
But with a little old driver. I had a driver, and they left me at the little donkey. He's so lively and quick. I'm just lonely, and will you help me? I don't need pills. And Rick, I won't chase chickens. I know in a moment it must be St. Nick.
Nopey.
My Christmas wish is to be adopted.
Well, I hope that.
I hope you get out of that closet soon.
I play with Mr. Bobby.
Okay, Greg, he wants you to come get him. Okay.
I let him lick me.
Okay, Nopey.
Okay,
Merry
buddy.
Christmas, Nopey. Thank you, Nopey.
One line too far.
Yeah, always one line too far. The Good Old Boy Theater, Bubba, this is the moment that started the Rick and Bubba Show.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by...
Bubba now pausing for effect. This is called a susurr in theater circles, right, Jim? Oh, boy, the drama.
25 years worth.
25 years worth of drama.
Name.
Oh, Governor of Alabama. Her first ever appearance. Miss Kay Ivey, Governor.
Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Bill, Speedy, Greg, Hemsley, and Chris. That sounds like I'm calling my own reindeer this morning.
Yes, Kay.
It does. Thank you, Miss Kay, for calling. I know you're very busy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm dressed and ready with my red pantsuit, and I'm ready to start the day.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
So, with and then in a twinkling, and let me be very clear, it's not tinkling, because at my age it's imperative I make that very clear.
Thank you, Miss Kay. Thank you.
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
Yes.
What? I don't know who wrote this. It doesn't even rhyme. And as I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a big old bound.
Oh. Merry Christmas, Governor.
Merry Christmas to you and to the state of Alabama. Aye.
You guys have been doing 25 years, and we're looking forward to 25 more. However, the logo has not been updated in 25 years.
That's correct.
I believe. I've created a new logo.
Okay.
And it's so good. It's future-proof. And it's so good, I had to bring in my own hype man, comedian, the best in the world, comedian Nick Kennedy. Rick, you haven't had a mullet in 20 years. The mullet had to go. Okay. You looked like a fatter version of Travis Tritt, so we had to get rid of that.
That's right.
Bubba, that mustache. You haven't had the molestache in like 18 years, so we had to get rid of the molestache too. Bubba's pedophile mustache is gone. Rick's got a beard.
Oh, that looks good.
So that's it. That's all we got for you guys.
Okay.
Although there is one last thing I had planned, and anybody that can be involved, that wants to be involved, can be. And I figured we could spend maybe next segment setting it up and figuring out who needs to do what. But I've got former intern Cletus here today. He's ready to play the keyboard part of Scream For You by Mr. Lucky. What? So if anybody wants to be part of a Mr. Lucky reunion that's happening right here in the studio, you're welcome to make it happen with us. It's going to be awesome.
Speedy, you're going to be the producer. You're going to run the mix. You're going to be on the board over there. Oh, okay. Rick, your lead singer, obviously. I've got a mic and a speaker for you coming in here, ready to roll. Greg, you're on drums. Bubba, you're going to be my pyrotechnics guy. When we hit the chorus for the first time, boom, and then when the song ends, boom, I've got your 2 flares for you ready to go. Cool. Awesome. You got me. You got the light. Get the light. So we're gonna use these mics here and just have hopefully a good mix in the room. You can do it. Yeah. It's gonna be loud in here. Yeah, it's gonna be loud in here.
If you're new to the show, of the 25 years, there was a time when we released the one and only CD. It's also on iTunes and available everywhere. Of the world's greatest garage band, Mr. Lucky. The CD was called Fat Chance. We used to put it all together on a little something in Rick and Bubba history called Fat Fest. We actually played a Fat Chance tour when that first came out, and Adler missed all that. And Adler has been trying so hard to have a Mr. Lucky reunion.
I have.
And you and 2 or 3 other people have been just begging for it.
Yes,
and
all 3 of us.
Yes, and so you put together a surprise today we're finishing the 25-year celebration, and you want to try to do a half of one of the Mr. Lucky songs.
Mr. Lucky reunion is happening right now.
Hey, guys, good to have y'all out tonight. Hey, thank you. How many remember the Fat Chance tour? Say, hey! Hey! We're here tonight, so go back and do one. Y'all might remember a little song called Stream for You.
When I got those nodules on my vocal cords, I didn't realize how serious that was for the show. So the ENT guy said, "You're done with this rock and roll singing. You're done with shouting and coaching. You can do the show and you can do some speaking engagements, but if you don't dial it back, you're going to be done." So it's finally come back somewhat, but I mean, it was nearly over. So I hope Sherry didn't hear me singing that.
It was awesome, Rick. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable. Wish I'd have known about it. I'm 55 years old, and at times it sounded like it, but there were a few glorious moments there. Thank you.
Homer is here from Bumper Nets. Thank you once again for giving the biggest prize of the Christmas season. Tell that somebody right now doesn't own this, but they're about to.
They're about to.
And what would they own, Homer?
They're going to own a brand new stand-up arcade Miss Pac-Man Galaga made by Chicago Gaming. It's a beautiful arcade game. It's free play too, so they can, free play. They don't have to pay at home on this one.
About a $3,300 value here, and then Pradco's throwing in a Moultrie Mobile, so we're talking about big prizes.
Now, Rick, here's the thing, and if you didn't catch the early part of the show, we broke the 800 number.
Yes, we did.
So apparently, we crashed CenturyLink all across the country
doing
this contest.
Across the whole country. Guys, they were saying that you, the Rick and Bubba audience, were rolling in at 900 calls a second.
And it buckled the nationwide CenturyLink network.
You got to put that.
That means everything they had was going down.
Just another.
And it took them 11 days to figure out who was doing it.
Once again, the strength of the audience. Wow. Rick and Bubba Show, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Jim Murray, Monroe, Louisiana.
Monroe, Louisiana. You did it! What is that?
The home of CenturyLink.
You did it.
It is, by the way.
That's unbelievable.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for being with us. Y'all have a great Christmas and New Year.
That's the route.
Y'all stop. Unfortunately, that kind of had that feeling like we're going to die off the break or something.
I know. This wasn't the last show ever.
Yeah, this feels like the last show ever.
We're coming back. Seriously.
Our plans are to come back. But everybody keeps treating us like we may not come back.
I got 15 more years on my mortgage. I'm coming back.
Hey, is there something y'all not telling us? Is there some meeting y'all have had without us?
Yeah. Did y'all get a report we didn't get from the doctor?
Over the past years, it felt like everybody was like, see y'all in a little bit. This feels like goodbye forever.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to go ahead and wish y'all Merry Christmas and all that now, so I don't have to text y'all. So, Merry Christmas.
Wow, that's great. So thoughtful.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Love you guys. Had a great year. Hey, great year. Looking forward to next year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Got it?
Got it all.
So now I don't have to text us all.
Okay.
See y'all January the 6th.
Can I say ditto and that
Absolutely.
Good for me too?
Y'all and just take me out of the group text.
Okay. I don't even have to be a part of it.
I wouldn't text you if I was broke down in front of your house. I wouldn't do it.
Hey, on behalf of the entire Rick and Bubba Show, man, we want to thank you guys for supporting us for 25 big years.
We'll be back in 2020 to get refocused again.
We've only just begun.
Well, here we are, Greg, just you and me, settling the score, mano y mano.
Look, I know you think I taught you everything I know.
You never should have taught me everything you know.
You know, it's a shame we got to get old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame we got to get older, Greg, but you know what? You got to just keep on punching.
You ready? Ding, ding. Oh, looks like you still got it.
Yeah, you don't move too bad for an old guy yourself there, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, takes two to tango here, buddy.
Bring it, little man. Bring it, little man.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.